Hi, everybody. Last time I hit on a topic that I think I should actually kind of expand on a little bit because I think it's that important to actually go into, and that was the writing journals. I think I called them book journals last time, but writing journals, book journals, call them what you really want. They're really important, though, in my opinion, to have when you're writing a novel because it's going to help you with writing the novel. I mean, aside from maybe an outline, they're probably the most important piece to have for writing the book because they help you keep everything in order. They help you make sure that everything is good to go and that everything is in line, essentially. They help you stay on topic, help you keep your characters from walking in circles, help you remember your characters and what they look like and all this other garbage. It's really simple. There's nothing complicated about them. I have 3 different writing journals that I keep going at one time. The first is going to be, I just have them in these little books here. Nothing, just composition thing. You can have a 3-ring binder, spiral notebook. Doesn't matter what you keep it in. But the first one I use is going to be my characters and world building per se. This is the one that's going to have, all the different characters. It's got all my lists and stuff. Let's see if I can zoom in there a little bit. Can't read any of that probably. But no, it's got names, it's got descriptions, characters, it's got character names, city names, important things. I have magic systems in here, so I have special words for different spells and stuff, and I got to incorporate all those, and I can't forget what they are while writing later in the story. So in order to remember all that, I write it all down in my journal here, and that helps me to remember what it is that I need to be looking up and writing about. If I forget a name, I don't have to go back through 30,000 words, 40, 50, 60,000 words to find the one name. I can just look up in my writing journal. I put everything down in there. Any character that gets a name, any spell, town, book, descriptions is what I put in there for sure. Any interesting attributes, skills, just to help you remember who the characters were as you're writing along. Because, let's be real, most of us can't sit down and write the whole book in a week. I'd love to be able to do that, but unfortunately, I, like everybody else, have to segment my time for other things as well. I got school and work, and I can't write all the time. So I got to be able to remember what I've written in the past, and that's where these journals come in. The second one I have is maps. It's also another just composition notebook, nothing fancy, but so many people, I've heard a lot of people say they don't draw maps because they can't draw. That is a terrible, terrible, terrible excuse. You draw a map because you have to. Get over it, You don't have to have great art. There's one of my maps. It's nothing fancy. The art is not the greatest, I'll admit right now. I don't go for this awesome looking art while I'm drawing these maps. I just want to put to paper what the world looks like. I want to draw out the forests. I want to draw out the mountains, the lakes, the rivers, the roads. I've had these maps where they're just one page. I've had them where they're a quarter of a page. I've had them where they span up to 4 pages before because I need a bigger map for the world. You just got to draw what you need to draw. It's that simple. There's no wrong way to draw a map. I write town names. I make little indications of where towns are, what a castle is versus a town, what a village is, where the woods are, where caves are, all the important places that you would go. And finally, the last one I have is actually this big old boy right here. This one here is more of my long-term journal. It's where I put, my word count goals, my overall goals for writing, any agent information I get, any publishing information I get. This is where I keep all the information that's not going to go away, the stuff that's just going to stick around, going to be important always to have. I write it all down in there and I keep track of it. That way I have good to go. That's where I put my goals too. I think it's really important to have written down goals and be able to look back and see which goals you've succeeded on and which ones you haven't been able to achieve and work towards bettering yourself there. But that's about all I got. What do you guys do? Do you guys keep journals of your own that help you with your writing? Put a comment below if you like. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you feel that's a good thing to do. And I guess I'll see you next time.